Thinking, Fast and Slow by Kahneman. While thinking fast is helpful for minuscule decisions like choosing an outfit, it's not beneficial when making big choices in my personal and professional life, like wondering if I should start a new business. At times, I've even been guilty of assuming things instead of thinking through them clearly, which negatively affected my actions. To effectively slow down, especially for high-stakes situations, I needed to understand why I'm so prone to thinking quickly in the first place. In my quest to learn more about how my mind works, I came across Thinking, Fast and Slow by Kahneman, a world-famous psychologist and winner of the Nobel Prize in economics. Thinking, Fast and Slow is all about how two systems, intuition and slow thinking, shape our judgment, and how we can effectively tap into both. Using principles of behavioral economics, Kahneman walks us through how to think and avoid mistakes in situations when the stakes are really high. If you're prone to making rash decisions that you sometimes regret, or feel too burned out to spend a lot of time weighing out the pros and cons of certain choices, this book is definitely worth checking out.
3 important things I learned from Thinking Fast and Slow. First one, solving complicated problems takes mental work, so our brain cuts corners when we're tired or stressed. Sometimes we think fast and sometimes we think slow. One of the book's main ideas is to showcase how the brain uses these two systems for thinking and decision-making processes. System 1 operates intuitively and automatically. We use it to think fast, like when we drive a car or recall our age in conversation. Meanwhile, System 2 uses problem solving and concentration. We use it to think slowly, like when we calculate a math problem or fill out our tax returns. Since thinking slow requires conscious effort, System 2 is best activated when we have self-control, concentration, and focus. However, in situations when we don't have those, like when we feel tired or stressed, System 1 impulsively takes over, coloring our judgment. I recognize that my fast thinking was attributed to the fact that I was busy all the time and didn't incorporate very many breaks into my schedule. I felt exhausted and distracted at the end of long days, so I was using System 1 to make decisions instead of System 2. To gain more concentration and focus, I started practicing more mindfulness strategies and incorporating more breaks, which have helped me tremendously in making better choices for myself. Second one of the main reasons we jump to conclusions is confirmation bias. Kahneman says our System 1 is gullible and biased, whereas our System 2 is doubting and questioning, and we need both to shape our beliefs and values. When I was making a decision, I found that I was searching for evidence that supported my choice, rather than finding counterexamples. I made decisions so quickly using System 1 that I didn't start questioning those decisions until I realized I didn't make the right choice. Now, I make sure I'm truly weighing the pros and cons of each decision, especially when the stakes are high. For example, I'm moving to a different city in the next few months and am currently looking at apartments. I first thought about moving to a particular place based on a friend's recommendation, which seemed like the easiest thing to do. But, after reading the book, I learned I was actually rushing the decision and looking for evidence to support moving there, instead of really thinking things through. Now, I'm making sure to look at a wide variety of options with things I like and things I dislike about each apartment, such as price, location, and amenities. Last one, when making a decision, we should always focus on multiple factors. When I read this part of the book, I found this point extremely relatable. Most decisions are tied to weighing multiple factors, but sometimes we only focus on the one factor we're getting the most pleasure from, which can be a bit